well, this may sound a little far out. It's not to me, but I've been aware of the sacred geometry for years and had some amazing experiences with it in terms of actually having these sacred geometrical tools. They're called transitional tools. There was a man named Slim Sperling. I don't want to take too much time on that. He brought them forward. They've been all over my house. And when we did the sacred geometry, I was in pain in my, I'll just be brief with this, in my shoulders. And I gathered them from where they were around the house and I put them right here. And I have a number of them and they've always been alive to me, totally alive. And I just intuitively started holding them in different positions and I could feel the energy. And after a bit, there was no pain in my shoulders. So I just wanted to share that because they are so powerful. The energies are so powerful with the sacred geometry.
Right.
And in terms of, I could go on and on about that. I don't understand, a lot of the first part I couldn't see for some reason. I could see your beautiful face, but I couldn't see like the first part yesterday of the, the trend. But it's all okay because the feeling part of it and me bringing these together, and having that experience. And
so Caroline, before you go on, I want to just
I won't go on. Okay.
I want you to go on and I want for you to get the max out of today's class. I want to share this for other miracle makers and for everyone going forward. The tools were already there always, but you got this, the next miracle frequency awakened within you to be able to take the tools that were present and amplify what was possible for you and for everyone, right? Until you just shared right there and generously, authentically shared what happened for you after the sacred geometry class. I want you to take a really big breath here and see everything that you shared as a gift to miracle makers that might watch the geometry class, right? The sacred geometry, the dimensions in your brainwave class. I also want you to receive that you're giving gifts to everyone by sharing your story. This unconditional love of yourself, this authentic sharing is truly a gift and not a absorbing from others' energy. It's a gifting energy. That's the first point. The second point really is the tools were already present, but you, by joining the group, raised your frequency to catch what the universe wanted you to do with it. And the healing that it came through those sacred geometric living spinning shapes, being able to transmit, give and receive energy for you.
Yes, definitely.
Is there anything else you want to share about yesterday's class?
About yesterday's. Well, it was just so powerful. That was one of the most powerful things. And I know I have other things, but that just took me into a whole nother realm. And you said some things about what you think you can't say out loud, and that if we don't say certain things, then that can move into our body. And I find myself doing that more. I don't know.
Caroline, I think this is so important, right? This is so important. And I want to bring out for anyone that was on yesterday's class or might catch this, it's not only the negative things, but even the positive things, right? The positive things that you can't say about yourself those are telltale signs as well. Not just the negative, but the positive as well.
Yeah.
And so I'd love for you to go forward with what you want to share there.
Well, it feels, as I've been connecting with miracle makers and feeling this energy, even my voice is changing. I'm noticing that. And you said I create, and my voice is something that I use in, that I've sung for years and all that, but something is changing there actually. And you said I create as I speak. And it's so powerful right now. I don't know where to go with this. I'm just so grateful. And, things are just bit by bit coming, feels like they're starting to flow together. And even with just the one last thing on these sacred geometry is that many years ago, I practiced as a chiropractor, and I had studied something about the sacred geometry, and I used to use these tools with people I worked with, and with some amazing results. And then I just kind of not quite forgot about them, but just wasn't that connected with their energy until now. I hardly know what to say. But I wanted to say something about, if I may, about the relationship. Can I go to there, or would you like me to say anything more?
Sure. Greg, I'd stop the recording here and then start it again, so it's useful.